Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star-Lord Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of September 2022. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out in the monthly format. We're going to start with your overall, your overall energy, which is the world in the upright position. So, Taurus, for some of you, your world could be changing up this month. There could be something closing out. Perhaps for some of you, it could be a long-standing home that you've lived in for many times, raised your family there, and perhaps it's time to sell the house, downsize, move on, that type of ending. For others of you, this could represent an ending of a long-standing relationship. This is where, this wouldn't be coming out of the blue. This is something that would have been in the works for a while, and this could just represent the final divorce papers being signed. This can represent after a long-standing career, you are finally cutting that out. It could be, long-standing, community, friendships, those kinds of things. It could be that something is coming to an end, and its natural end this month. Some of you could also be traveling. Sometimes the world can represent travel, perhaps across the world, or doing some investigating about potential travel. Right at the beginning of the month, in week 1, we have the King of Cups here, rooted down by the Two of Cups in the upright position. King of Cups is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, for some of you, the King of Cups can represent your partner, can represent your BFF, it can represent your family member, your boss, I can go on and on, right? But the King of Cups could be someone external to you, playing an important role in week 1, right off the hop, coming into September. The King of Cups is known as somebody who's like sort of like the strong, silent type. This person has run the gauntlet on emotions, knows how to process them, and can represent someone with very mature emotional viewpoints on things. So sometimes the King of Cups can represent speaking with a counselor or a doctor or somebody who shows great compassion and understanding in emotional matters. And it's with the Two of Cups in the upright position. This could be, for some of you, you have a wonderful conversation with this person and realize just how much on the same page you really are. For others of you, this could represent meeting someone like that and having that instant connection with them. Now, the Two of Cups can also represent, having... This could be your partner for some of you, yes, and maybe you're making some plans with the World card here, perhaps travel, things like that, and you guys are both on the same page. You could be having a wonderful discussion or, conversation about that. For others of you, this could be having a really good conversation about emotional matters. Now, if you're speaking with a counselor or somebody like that, and they're showing great compassion in understanding where you're coming from on the emotional front. Looks like a very beautiful start to the month for you in terms of your emotions. Now, week 2, we have the Ace of Swords here, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Chariot. Ace of Swords in the upright position points to, well, this is the sword of victory. It's also the sword of communication. Aces usually usher in some kind of new beginning, new start. So for some of you, this could represent this connection with this person could begin a new way of communicating, either with this person or perhaps a new way of communicating in general. Say, for example, if you're speaking with a counselor at the beginning of the month and you realize how to, like, this person helps you to realize how to process your emotional state, and this could be a new way of communicating that in week 2. Perhaps you're speaking with somebody important and you are, you've just learned a new way to communicate. For others of you, this could represent a new idea that comes to you out of the anti-cosmos. Sometimes swords can also represent thought as well as communication. So it could be a new thought process for some of you, or a new idea that you are quite excited about, which could lead to a victory as well. and it's with the Chariot, which means it probably will lead to a victory. The Chariot is Cancer energy. We do see the King of Cups here. Could be a connection with the Cancer, but not necessarily. The Chariot in the upright position points to moving forward towards our goals. It has speed connected to it. It can also represent travel. This can oftentimes represent road trips and, vehicle travel. It can represent as well purchasing a new vehicle, an RV, a motorcycle, a new car, what have you. It can just be taking a road trip with somebody and, seeing how that goes. And it can also represent moving quickly, because perhaps you get some information right at the beginning of week 2, and you could need to move quickly towards something. Say, for example, if you get communication from someone who states that, we have the perfect job for you over here, you need to get here right away. You're pretty much a shoo-in. There will be a victory, but you got to move quickly. Put the blinders on and just move forward. In week 3, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright position, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Magician. Queen of Swords, another character here. This time we're dealing with air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, the Queen of Swords can represent communication in its most rawest form, in the sense that the Queen of Swords doesn't mince her words. This person just cuts through the BS and just, is talking plain talk. And let's just get to the bottom of a situation. If there is a situation arising in week 3, it might be this person that helps to get to the bottom of it. The Queen of Swords could represent, a neighbor, a friend, a co-worker, your boss, that kind of thing. And this could be somebody who's just sort of cutting through the BS and getting to the bottom line. The Queen of Swords is known to, just be interested in the mental, cerebral, the logical aspect of communication. Does not want to sit around and ponder things, just wants to get to the nitty-gritty of the facts and the details. It's here with the Magician in the upright position. There could be a level of needing to put the blinders on and just start manifesting whatever it is you want, Taurus, here. Because when it comes to, remember too, we can embody these energies. So maybe this is you being the Queen of Swords in week 3 and just sort of getting to the bottom of what it is you need to do. And so now you're in full manifestation mode. The Magician in the upright position means we have the confidence and the focus to bring about some kind of manifestation, and we can do it quickly. So that could be what's going on, or you're acting based on the information that you're getting from the Queen of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent the legal people. This can be a police officer, this can be a lawyer, or a judge, or an arbitrator, or somebody like that. So perhaps now that you know the truth, the bottom line about things, we also have the Ace of Swords here representing that as well. So it could be now that you understand what's going on. Now you know what you need to do in order to move forward to gain the success you're looking for. And in week 4, we have the King of Wands rooted down by the Four of Swords reversed. Now we have another character entering the scene. There could be a few people you're dealing with this month, Taurus. King of Wands is court card, so it could be representing a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, the King of Wands is somebody who likes to get things moving. So the King of Wands is a creator, right? The Magician is here. This could be you just creating something and moving forward quickly on it, showing great maturity and great enthusiasm and initiative. So this could be you, or this could be somebody you're dealing with in week 4. The King of Wands is a go-getter, is somebody who likes to move. Again, there could be an element of travel here. We do see, the Chariot here, the World card here. There could be maybe preparations for travel, and perhaps you're executing it right at the end of the month. For others of you, this could be somebody you are dealing with. Perhaps this is a new love interest. This could be a new boss or somebody like that, and they're really cracking the whip, or they want to get moving on something. And moving you will be doing because you have this Four of Swords in the reverse position, indicating a return to action. Pointing back to the Three of Swords in the upright, which is a card that represents dealing with people who are on the same page as us. There's a level of cooperation here, Taurus, this month. We see it right at the beginning of the month and right at the end of the month when it comes to practical matters and physically getting moving. You will be moving, it looks like, into a direction where you will be finding cooperative elements around you. Looks like a pretty interesting month. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how. So it looks like a really, really interesting month for you. I like the way it starts off with that King of Cups and Two of Cups. So as always, in closing, I pulled 2 cards, one for love and romance, and the second for career and finance. So we're going to start with the love and romance. We have Moon in Taurus. There we go, number 14. So it could be something significant happens in with your love life when the moon is in Taurus in September. It could be Taurus could be the love interest, or it could be a Taurus introduces you to a love interest. Number 14 is also here. Perhaps September 14th will be significant for some of you in the love department. And the next card is for career and finance. What do we have? Moon in Leo, number 17. Could be something interesting or very significant happens with your finances or your business and career on the 17th, or when the moon is in Leo. So we do see potential King of Wands here at the end of the month, Leo energy. So there could be a connection to some of you with a Leo. But that's what I have for you. I want to thank you very much for joining me, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful month of September, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye for now. Much love.